What's going on, everybody? Welcome to, or as I say, good morning to on this glorious Saturday. We are on the cusp of SummerSlam here in Cleveland, but in the spirit of trying to make this video short and sweet, uh, we're gonna jump straight into it. So, I think they did do some recaps or whatnot. I can't remember honestly what they were because this was a pretty much average show, if that. Um, but they did kick it off with the man himself, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, who basically came out to talk about Solo Sokoa, um, and how I forget. I can't remember what, but I know he wanted to come out and talk about Solo Sokoa in his match with him at SummerSlam, and Solo Sokoa will come out and confront Cody Rhodes, saying that I think Cody Rhodes said something about beating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania on the Bloodline rules, and he said you keep saying that, and that you beat Cody, you beat Roman Reigns, who was the tribal chief, who was yes the tribal chief at WrestleMania, but he was weak. He said, "I am the tribal chief, not, but I'm not weak, and it's not going to be what you did at Roman. It's not going to happen to me here at SummerSlam." And that and that since he keep talking about bloodline rules, he challenged Cody Rhodes to make the match a bloodline rules match. I think Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa came out, and he said I could like snap my fingers and have them attack you, but I'm not because I want Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu focused and ready for the tag team championship match later on tonight. But Cody Rhodes accepts. It tells him that, and I think he told something along the lines of, "I beat the tribal chief at WrestleMania, and since he's not here, I'll settle for the wannabe." And then we get a Carmelo Hayes promo just basically talking about how this time around against Andrade it's gonna be different because I guess something along the lines of if he loses the first time, he's not gonna lose the second time, and that's what we get the first match of the night, which is Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, and this was a good one. I think this was compared to yeah, this was the best match of the night because they stole the show for real. I ain't gonna lie, Andrade and Carmelo stole the show because this was awesome. This was an awesome back and forth. This was an awesome match all the way around. They did their thing, and in the end, Andrade got the best of Carmelo, and Andrade is your victor. I mean, it really could have went either way because by the end of that match, I was so into it. I didn't care who won. I would have been happy if Carmelo won or Andrade won. That's how good they performed, and that's how good that match was. Let's see. Then we got Santos Escobar backstage saying, telling Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo that due to their failures last week, but they take the failures as a team, as a unit. So he said he got to go out here and lead by example and show you how it's done against Apollo Crews. And thus we get the second match of the night, which is Santos Escobar versus Apollo Crews. And this was actually almost as good as the first match. I want to say not all the way, but it was getting there up until the point where they start doing the usual interference and stuff and cheating. But before that, the match was pretty good, and it was also shaping up to be like a good match, just like what you call Andrade and Carmelo. But in the end, like I said, due to the interference or whatnot, that's what Santos Escobar will get the victory. That's what like hindered the match for me. It's like it's the same match. we always been getting, which is just which is like Santos cheating to get the victory. Well, I guess it's per the team, but whatever. We got a backstage promo with Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill, who basically was talking about Alba Fire East and that how they gonna dominate and beat them, and nobody could beat them and step up to them. We would get that in a moment. Um, then we got the Logan Paul promo where he's the hometown hero, and he basically he got these Cleveland officials. I'm like, and even I like how Nick Aldis brought to the attention that when you Google the officials, they like nothing comes up. He was like, "Hey, like you wouldn't know," but and he stopped it before you could finish that sentence. He was like, "No, you wouldn't know. It's a Cleveland thing and all that type of stuff." And I'm like, "So these people are not real officials, Logan?" Okay, but no, he was basically came out to his own horn and unveil a uh, banner, I guess, of himself. I guess a banner to submit that he is Cleveland and all that type of stuff. But the banner, though was a nice banner, it had some what made it even more perfect was that it was spray painted with "yeah" on it. Um, and then LA Knight would come out and said that dude that he's lucky that after what he did last week, that's all he's gonna get. He's not gonna come in the ring and attack him or anything. That was good enough for him. And then, but he said, since I'm going to embarrass you in your hometown today, he's gonna find him another banner. So he went backstage to go find him another banner to make it up to him. Talking trash. How much we gotta find some cheap material to help curate the new banner. And then he ran into Pretty Deadly, who tried to give them a sneak peek of their musical, and they even started singing. He was like, "Not enough of that." But he would go up. He would go up to Logan Paul's custom Hummer. I think it's like the electric one that, but it's in the style of his prime truck, like he had when he came out to WrestleMania and stuff like that. Um, he basically he was like, "Look at here," and he basically jumped into the car with the key. For some reason, people leave keys in the car in wrestling. But he basically was cutting another promo on Logan saying that he's so dumb and this that I know that in about 2-3 seconds he gonna come running down this hallway, because at that point Logan had started running out of the ring, trying to get in the back to get to LA Knight, as he saw LA Knight was going to get in his truck. And by the time time LA Knight said that, he was coming down the hallway, and he got in the truck and drove off, and Logan couldn't stop him. And then we would get to the third match, but before that, we got a preview we got a continuation of that LA Knight promo where Logan just asking Nick Aldis what he gonna do about it, because that basically was grand theft, and he was like, you know what? How about I ask your officials? Uh, I'm gonna ask them and see what we could do about it. And then I'm like, and Logan was just left there stunned because he know those officials ain't really official people of Cleveland. Um, then we get the third match of the night, which is Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the women's tag team championship match. And this was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. I just don't understand the finish. The finish should have happened for the main event match, but they chose it for this match. It was a booking thing, but anyway, the match was good. It was okay. It was good. It was okay-ish, mostly. And I say good would be given it a stretch, but just because of the way how it was booked, it was if it was just about the match, it was good overall. But just because of the way how it was booked, I said it was okay-ish, because in the end, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, well, they lost. They lost. The winners would be Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, but due to DQ because Blair Davenport attacked Jade and helped them attack Bianca. Like, what was that about? Like, why is she attacking? Like, this is out of nowhere. Like, why was she attacked? She was dealing with Naomi and them. I guess this is to get back at Naomi. I don't know. This was weird, but yeah, Alba Fyre used to Dawn lost due to DQ, and I guess you could say your winners, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill via DQ. We got a backstage promo where we got Tiffany revealing, getting shown her new custom Tiffy Time Money in the Bank briefcase, courtesy of Nia Jax. But Nia Jax warned her that if she attempted to use that belt, use the briefcase during her match or anytime after she wins or whatever, she will. It won't be Queen Nia and Princess Tiffany. It will just be Tiffany Stratton dealing with Nia Jax. That was the condition of getting this new briefcase, and then she would get confronted by Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, saying that Chelsea Green giving her a tip on how it should have looked because that's how she was planning to design her briefcase before she pushed her off the ladder. But Tiffany would tell her green is not her color and toodles. And then we get the main event, which is the Bloodline versus DIY for the WWE Tag Team Championship match. And honestly, I don't even feel like breaking this down because this was such a horrible booking decision. But for the most part, it was a decent match, back and forth. But in the end, the Bloodline of Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga will win due to the fact that Jacob Fatu is this monster and they will be your new WWE Tag Team Champions. But it's just booking wise, what was the point? Like, first of all, you keep doing Johnny Gargano so dirty every time he come to Cleveland. Like every time he come to Cleveland, WWE books him so dirty and so poorly. Most of the time, there's been some times where they booked him good, but most of the time, they're like he doesn't get to actually bask in the glory because he did get the hometown pop. We went crazy for him. It was just at the end we were just like, so you made them transitional champions. They win the belts only to lose it like two weeks later. Like I don't know, Triple H, man. You got some sus booking when it comes to this stuff, man. Because I don't know what you doing. Like you was doing this. This show was booked good up until the two tag team matches, and then we're just like, what the hell were you thinking? But that is a Friday Night Smackdown. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10, and for a go home show, this was not good at all. This was an average show, and with some bad booking when it comes to the two tag team championship matches. But you let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. You hit this button right here for all of my WWE reviews. And if you enjoy this video so much and want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit the like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. And because we try to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I need you guys' help for that. And as always, here on these videos with more of my amazing content, and be on the lookout for my in and out live streams where I'm going to be showing you guys the atmosphere at SummerSlam. Peace.